Chief Meteorologist Derek Beasley is in the First Alert Weather Center. We don't like any of those, Derek.
That's right, Denise. Yeah, it'd be nice to just not have to deal with the wintry mix and just deal with rain, but that's not going to be the case here. It looks like we'll start off with a little bit of snow and sleet. It'll quickly change over to freezing rain, make things a little slippery and a little dicey here for your Saturday afternoon and evening plans. So again, the alert day goes into effect late tomorrow morning, continues through tomorrow evening. We're talking about a wintry mix changing the freezing rain, slick travel and slippery conditions are expected, especially on untreated roads. We have a winter weather advisory in effect for most of the state except southern Maryland, the lower eastern shore, out in far western Maryland. Ice storm warning there with a little bit more ice expected there. Here's a look at the way things are going to pan out tomorrow morning. When you wake up, mostly cloudy, dry. But then as the morning progresses, we'll see this area of freezing rain and sleet make its way northward. It should all come to an end before midnight tomorrow night, but not before creating some issues. If you're going to be doing any driving tomorrow, it looks like after lunchtime, moderate impacts on the roadways from slick spots on bridges and overpasses. And of course, those untreated roads are going to be ice covered and slick as well. We're going to talk more about the storm tomorrow, plus another one next week. We're keeping a close eye on that could bring more impactful winter weather to the area. That's in your First Alert forecast coming up. Denise, back to you. All right, thank you, Denise. We're tracking another potential wintry weather situation in the area here for tomorrow. Looks like it'll be the second half of the day. Warming back up, though, for Super Bowl Sunday. And then next Tuesday, we're tracking yet another storm system that's going to bring even more wintry weather to our area. And I think that one's going to have more impacts across our area. So let's get right to those temperatures tonight in your neighborhood, Hartford and Cecil County. We're looking at temperatures tonight, mid to upper 20s to around 30 degrees. Once we get the skies to clear out here across the area, and that's actually occurring right now. So a cold night in store, 26 tonight for Perryville, Berkeley at 25, Falston at 25 degrees, Jarrettsville, same story, Chesapeake City getting down to 26 degrees. So again, the alert day for tomorrow, Saturday morning through Saturday evening. It looks like the threat's going to materialize sometime around lunchtime. That's where we're going to start to see the first bits of wintry mix make its way into the region. It should change over to all freezing rain off and on through the afternoon. Slippery and slick travel expected. We do expect some icing, of course, on sidewalks, steps, and decks. So you want to make sure that those are salted down so you don't have to worry about any slippery surfaces when you step outside. And of course, the bridges and overpasses will get slick, and some of those secondary untreated roads will see issues as well. We do have a winter weather advisory in effect for really just about the entire area. This goes all the way out towards Allegheny County. We've got an ice storm warning, though, for Garrett and western Allegheny County for the possibility of up to about 4/10 of an inch of ice accumulations out that way. As it looks like the highest ice totals is really going to be north and west of Baltimore, like it was with the last system Wednesday night into Thursday morning, where we could see up to about 1/4 of an inch in some spots. In general, we should see about 1/10 of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that in some spots. A little bit farther south, though, especially south of the city, we're talking about a light glaze before things start to change over to rain pretty quickly. Temperatures, upper 30s to around 40 right now, and again, those temperatures will continue to fall through the low 30s here later on tonight. Skies becoming partly cloudy, then mostly cloudy. You can see the leading edge of the cloud cover as it begins pushing into our region. So we will become mostly cloudy by morning. There's our wintry mix poised just off to our south and west. Notice the temperatures in the morning right around 30 degrees, so we will be below freezing, and we should be for the entire event. That's why we're expecting those ice accumulations here for tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, notice parts of southern Maryland, the lower eastern shore start to warm above freezing. That should change things over to rain. By 10 o'clock tomorrow night, the only areas that will likely still be dealing with icing will be from areas Baltimore northward, and then after midnight, all of that begins moving away. So the chances for wintry mix start to really crank up after lunchtime, highest probabilities between about 3 and 7 o'clock in the evening. Then here's our Tuesday, Wednesday storm, and you can see there's fairly good model agreement here between the two systems. Right now, the storm track is still uncertain, but it does look like we're going to see a really decent chance for seeing some wintry weather out of this next one that could cause some issues. So again, we're going to be going with the possibility of impacts coming up on Tuesday, likely lasting into Wednesday, really depending on how much snow or ice we get out of it. But it does look like it will be an impactful system. We'll have more specifics on it as we get more data in over the next few days. Still just a lot of uncertainties right now. Here's your First Alert 7-day forecast. Alert day tomorrow for the icy mix that we're expecting. And then as we head towards your Sunday, we'll warm back up to the mid-40s, drying out. And then Monday looks dry before the winter storm arrives on Tuesday. We'll be right back.